with lots of time. What a throw! Robin one for the end zone. Touchdown LSU.
Going deep near the end zone, it's caught, and a touchdown! She was looking to throw.
Looking right, throwing right, into the end zone, caught for the touchdown!
And a big breakaway.
Just downfield. Diving catch. Touchdown. Are you kidding me? What a play.
With lots of time. What a throw! Robin one for the end zone. Touchdown LSU.
He's the end of the secondary. They won't catch him with a timer. Score.
LSU looks unstoppable.
Going deep near the end zone, it's caught, and a touchdown! She was looking to throw.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to RFL Season 7, the first streamed matchup of the evening. I think we have two more coming tonight that are not listed at the bottom of your screen. We have Alabama versus Clemson and Oklahoma versus Penn State. But what we're starting off today with Stanford versus Florida State. Coach Law versus Coach Zeke. Two guys who were both in FCS last season are moving up to FBS. Law is 7-16 all time, 8-16 all time, something like that. Zeke is 8-10. So should be a pretty even matchup. Zeke's going to get started on offense first, and we'll see how this thing plays out. I don't think y'all have desktop audio. You do? Okay, cool. All right. So Benson's going to get the carry first. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage and then get brought down. 9 viewers for 2 o'clock on a Monday is not too bad. If you're new here, be sure to hit the follow button and then head on over to our website, revampedfootballleague.com. As you can see in the top left corner of your screen, new league record. Junior set the league record for rushing yards in a game last night against Oregon State at 442. So the new bar has been set. Trey Benson's going to get back 2 yards there and then fall. So we're going to bring up 3rd and 8 now for Florida State. Jet, to be honest with you, man, spread, I don't know. Like I said, both these guys are moving up from FCS, so I don't really know what is a good line to set it as we have an interception. McGill, the first turnover of the season for Stanford, and additionally the first turnover of the season for Florida State as well. Just a bad pass there by Zeke. Zeke minus 2.5. I can live with that. We're going to set it. I'll get the poll out for you guys.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line.
What a catch there by Elijah Higgins. Held on to it with a guy draped all over him and a safety coming over the top. There you go. Now that prediction is out for you, Mr. Jet. If you want to, you or anybody else want to get in on that action. I formation coming out. Tanner McKee, the quarterback from Stanford. What a great read there by the Florida State linebacker. Shot straight through the line. Somehow missed by the fullback. And a tackle for loss to get the game started.
The biggest thing you want to do as an offensive coordinator is get the offense over the sideline after the series.
I am going to run an ad after this first touchdown for a purposes of a sponsor deck. I need an example, so don't panic. It's just like a 20-second video. McKee throws, ball incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, could have been intercepted, truly 50-50. But luckily for Coach Law, the ball falls incomplete. And if you're here, on 3rd and 12, you don't want to play too risky because you can still come away with 3 points. But we'll wait to see how he elects to play this. Florida State coming out in a 4-2-5 against an 11 personnel look for Stanford. We got a tight end open in the flats, but McKee rolls the other way, throws to the flats. Now finally it's Eurosec, and he's brought down. 4th and 6. Law can't go for it. Going to have to kick a field goal and should be able to take a 3-0 lead. Season 7 will indeed be legendary. The first year with 48 coaches active in the league. Kick is up. Kick is good. And we'll be back after this short break.
Oh my God.
All right, so now we are back. Stanford versus Florida State. Stanford 3, Florida State 0. First drive of the game for Florida State was an interception that resulted in a field goal for Stanford. Now Jordan Travis back to pass, has a man. It's Wilson. He breaks the tackle, picks up 13. And a Florida State first down. Going to go to the hurry-up offense now, sticking with the 11 personnel. Trips to the field, running back to the boundary alongside the tight end, McDonald. Travis going to hand the ball off to Benson on the halfback sweep. He's going to pick up 7 yards. Now going to be 2nd and 3.
Second down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down.
Travis back to pass. Has a couple guys open, but he's going to take off running. He's got all kinds of green grass in front of him. Picking up, I think, about 15 yards there. And another first down for Florida State.
Scheme around them, which takes the best coverages out of your defensive playbook.
First and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
I formation. I got to lower the bandwidth real quick for these guys. And we're back. Okay, now we're back. So I formation on first down. Trey Benson's going to get the handoff, but read perfectly by the mock linebacker, Ricky Meason. He's going to get a no, not credit with a tackle for loss, but in my book probably would have been. Still going to be first and 10. Sticking with 11 personnel. McDonald in a slot. Going to play action pass. Has a man open, but Jordan Travis throws it just a little too late. Hit as his throw. Ball falls incomplete. Had a crossing route wide open. I hope he don't go formation on the boundary here if he ran what I think he's running.
Third down now. They need to get it down to the 31.
Travis back to pass. Has a man open. It's Wilson. And he's in. A 41-yard touchdown. Johnny Wilson torched the corner just straight off the line. A great ball by Jordan Travis to drop it in a bucket. A little underthrown, but we won't hold it against him. Florida State 7, Stanford 3.
He makes the PAT. So a 6-play, 74-yard drive, and that's good for a touchdown.
Brad, I thought the offense did a really nice job of mixing up the play calling on that drive. I thought the defense was on its heels most of the drive because of the versatility of the offense.
Florida State is ready to kick it away. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. Heading for the corner. He's to the 20. He's tackled at the 24-yard line. You never like to have to play from behind, but a deficit this manageable shouldn't be in the front of their minds. They just need to go out there and play.
So Tanner McKee will lead the Cardinals back out. We got guys wide open everywhere. It's Higgins on a slant. Triple slant. Pays off for 7 yards on first down. So 2nd and 3 now. Pretty even matchup so far through the first 3 drives of the game. McKee back to pass. Another guy wide open, but falls incomplete. Hit as his thrown. Tanner McKee 3 for 5 for 30 yards at this point. Going to be 3rd and 3. Definitely manageable here for Stanford. No need to panic. Just something short, quick, and easy to get the first and keep the chains moving. Because if you don't get it, you're going to have to punt. Can't go for it on 4th down here. Play action. Guy over the middle, Wilson. Zeke tried to make a play with his safety. Unfortunately, jumped it too early. I mean, the route was covered. The safety just ran behind the receiver. I guess he took his eye off the ball maybe. Got a little distracted.
From the 45-yard line, first down.
Results in a first down for Stanford. Now a minute and a half to play in the first quarter. McKee rolling out of the pocket, throws back across field to Filkins. I committed the cardinal sin there of throwing across body and across the field. Luckily, he picked up 5 yards. 2nd and 5 coming up now as we approach the end of the first quarter. It's McKee. He's got some slants open. Throws it dot to the sideline. John Humphreys with a toe tap completion. Called for the ball and everything. Got it and rewarded McKee with a great grab on the sideline. Now, this Stanford team may not be that good of an overall, but I do know Tanner McKee is a really good quarterback. So Law could, you know, make some stuff happen here as Filkins cuts upfield, picks up 6 or 7. Going to be second manageable now for Stanford. This should be an automatic run if you're Law. It's not. And everybody's covered, but luckily Urasek bails out McKee. There was a guy just standing right there for Zeke, and unfortunately did not make a play on the ball. Results in a first down for Stanford. So unfortunate there for Florida State, but a risky throw pays off for Stanford. Now they're going to be an I formation, handball to Filkins, who cuts inside, picking up 2 yards, and that will lead us to the end of the first quarter. Florida State by 4.
Let's see if things open up in the second quarter. Florida State's up by 4. And we welcome you back to the action here. Just about set to start the second quarter.
Back to pass McKee again. Got open. It's picked off. This time it's Jones in the end zone. And unfortunately for Law, his tight end just didn't even put his hands up. I think he probably could have made a play on that ball. Unfortunately, it will be first down, headed the other way. So Florida State now on offense. We got trips to the field. Now going to motion to a 5-wide set. Michael Pittman, the Oregon transfer, comes in motion to join Wilson, who scored the touchdown earlier today. We got a press coverage again. Wilson, and he breaks the tackle running at the 40-yard line. So apparently Florida State has 2 Wilsons. 14, Johnny Wilson's the one that scored the touchdown earlier. I don't know who Wilson was on the other side, but if Law continues to press Zeke, Zeke's going to eat that alive all day. And he tried it again. This time ball's up. Ball's intercepted. Yes, he got a foot down. Wow, what a catch there by the safety. Zeke with a oopsie in the chat. Ball was thrown. I mean, it was a nice throw, just tight coverage. Not a whole lot of room there to fit that ball in.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 5.
Now, the good news is for Florida State, you've got them backed up inside their own 5 for the moment. Casey Filkins picking up 6 yards on the first down rush. So going to be 2nd and 4 now. Trips to the boundary this time. It'll be play action. McKee, man open. Wilson. There's a lot of Wilsons on the field today, picking up 32 yards there. And Stanford is in business now about midfield. McKee with a few risky throws, but his receivers are making plays. Maybe need to look at Florida State raising the awareness of his players.
So let's see how the defense responds now. It's 1st down and 10.
Yardage about even at this point. 2-by-2 set. McKee rolling out to his right. Nobody open. Throws it right to Bethune. I don't know what he was thinking there. And we got a flag. Was that a flag on the play? Did I just blink? Yeah, we do. Roughing the passer. So Stanford will maintain possession thanks to the roughing the passer. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Wow, yeah. Law just got away with one there. That could be a turning point in this game, because that would have been Florida State ball about midfield to potentially go up by 2 scores. Instead, Stanford gets a free 15, maintains possession. And we got a screen pass to Filkins and a great play there by the defensive end or tackle McKee 9 for 12, 113 yards, 1 interception. Sticking with 11 personnel is Stanford. Little slide protect to the left, I believe. We got slants. Patented triple slants is back, and Wilson hit hard this time by the opposite corner. Ball falls incomplete. Now going to be 3rd and 8.
3rd down, and they need to get it down to the 32. They come out in a 5-wide set.
Ball's up, ball's out of bounds. Threw that actually into triple coverage. I think Law may have, no, because if he would have thrown that away, it would have been thrown to the right. Regardless, Stanford going to line up for a punt here. Zeke watching the fake. Ball will be kicked, and we'll go into the end zone for a touchback. So Florida State will take over at the 20-yard line with 4:08 to play in the 2nd quarter.
In a game that's this close, you can't afford to waste possessions. Florida State holds a 4-point lead.
Zeke with a split backfield here. He's going to throw it short to McDonald. He's going to pick up multiple yards there, 22 yards after the broken tackle. And now going to be back to the hurry-up offense. A unique formation here. Crowded box on both sides. Wilson over the middle, brought down, shoestring tackled by the corner who was in man coverage. Law pinching his D lineman to combat the 2-back look. Play action. Travis, no one really open. Could have a shot deep, throws it up. Ball's intercepted by Fields, and I have a feeling we could be seeing a lot of interceptions, not only today, but this season in general. That is 4 through a quarter and a half, 3 by Jordan Travis. And remember, there was also 1 called back, thanks to some penalty. I don't know that I've seen a roughing the passer be overturned in that sense. And a great play there by the safety who dove to break that ball up. Hey, Sneak, while you're here, Blake can host you and Drippy tonight at 7:30 Central. So there's your host for that. Wad, I don't know who's hosting you and Gerald, but I will be streaming that one, and then I will be followed by Alabama versus Clemson, so Bordeaux versus Moon Vibes directly afterwards. Okay, all right. So I'll just connect to you and stream it that way. So 3rd and 11 now for Stanford after the interception. New lighting, 11 personnel. McKee back to pass, triple slants again. Ball's up, ball's intercepted. Bethune, and this could be a pick 6. It will be. Bethune will walk in, dive into the end zone. Tatum Bethune with a touchdown for Florida State. And after, I think, 3 or 4 possessions in a row of turnovers, we finally have another touchdown.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. He just drills this one. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback.
At this point, you got to think about changing something, whether it's the play calling, whether it's the quarterback. This offense is not doing anything right.
Let's see how the defense responds now, coming off that big play just a moment ago.
This quarterback needs to be a little bit more careful because this defense is excellent on capitalizing off of mistakes.
And he tackles him hard.
McKee finds Filkins in the flats for an 8-yard reception. Going to be 2nd and 2. Coming up for Stanford.
Second down, and they're about 2 yards away from the sticks. And he hits him hard at the 36.
And then on second down, Filkins is going to rush for a first down. McKee back to pass play action, guy wide open in the flats is Jurasek. And what a beautiful juke there to gain a few extra yards. Stanford with a beautiful first down.
You usually expect from a tight end. That was a big gain, and this offense keeps humming along.
From the 48-yard line, first down.
So 1st and 10 across midfield. McKee back to pass. Has a man open, the dig, it's thrown. Rubin with a nice catch, hit as the ball arrived. But for Medea Rubin, it will be a 12-yard gain. And as the time starts to tick towards the end of the second quarter, if you're Law, I would maybe look at turn on chew clock. You get the ball to start the second half. Ball's thrown to Lager. Loss of 4 yards there. I think if he would have waited just a little bit longer, he would have had a guy come open.
Second and 14. Ball on the 39-yard line.
So 2nd and 14. He's got a man. Oh, just run this. Lol. Wow, Jurasek, what a play. What a touchdown. I'm sorry, stupid throw results in a touchdown for Stanford. I don't know how. I don't know why. But it works out in Law's favor, and we have a 14-10 lead for Florida State.
And he converts the extra point. A 6-play, 74-yard drive. And they put up 7 points.
Brad, I love these kind of drives. They're old school, grind it out and earn the yards and rip the heart right out of that defense.
So our score, 14-10. Sends it sailing downfield. He's to the 10. At the 30. Tackle made at the 37-yard line.
Trayshawn Ward with a 45-yard return to get this drive set up. Wow, I've never seen that kind of camera angle on a replay before. But showcasing all the interceptions we've seen at this point in the game.
He's got to reach deep down and find out how much confidence he really has in himself.
The home fans will be rallying around their quarterback now. They might have been booing him before, but now's the time for positive reinforcement. Florida State is up by 4.
Jordan Travis back to pass. I think, no, it wouldn't be. Ball's up, ball's intercepted by Bonner again. He's got a few linemen to beat, but luckily Trey Benson tracks him down for Florida State.
That's now 4 extra possessions they've given their own offense with these picks. Think about that. That's a formula.
Yeah, this game has been the tale of people just trying to force the ball. And I don't think we've seen a dropped interception yet. 6 first-half INTs combined. Law with a chance to blow this game open. He's open on the post. It's Jurasek again. Picking up 19 yards and another first down for Stanford.
From the 27-yard line.
Now 1st and 10. Trips to the boundary with a king running back. McKee back to pass. Double slants this time. McKee waiting for somebody to break open. Nobody going, so he's finally going to take off. Picking up 2 yards there. Going to bring up 2nd and 8. And off to Filkins on the draw. He's got some running room. He's picking up 8 yards and a first down. So just barely enough for a first. But it does work out for him. Now if you're Zeke, you may want to start looking at calling some of those timeouts to give yourself a little bit of time. Should you get the ball back? Never mind. Another errant throw into the end zone results in a Florida State touchdown. Just kind of threw it up for grabs when the receiver was definitely covered. Doesn't work out for Law. And it's going to be a Zeke first down with 55 seconds and all 3 timeouts before halftime.
Florida State is up 4.
It kind of does, what? I'm not going to lie to you. McDonald getting it on the shallow route. Going to pick up 9 yards, and Zeke's going to burn the timeout.
After a play like that, I wouldn't be the least bit surprised if they went to the air again.
Speaking of FCS, UNLV beat UCF earlier today 35-21. Arizona beat Arkansas last night 28-21. So we've already got a couple FCS games that have been played, as Cameron McDonald is going to pick up about 10 yards there and another first down for Florida State. Jordan Travis has 5 incompletions, 4 of those being interceptions. Now we got, oh, he's open. You just got to set up and throw it. And he's not going to. He's going to run out of bounds after picking up a yard. Going to be 2nd and 9. Still 2 timeouts for Zeke. We got bunch to the boundary. Pittman, McDonald, and Wilson. Pittman open on the corner. Travis is rolling the other way. Going to have to get rid of this one. Does so, and now going to be 3rd and 9.
If you can get in there and disrupt the pocket, then the quarterback is going to have a tougher time getting the ball to his
Florida State trips to the boundary again.
3rd and 9. Ball on the 37-yard line.
He's got that. Put both those guys deep. There it is. Pittman over the middle. Michael Pittman picking up about 15 and a first down for Florida State. Micah Pittman, I'm sorry. So fresh set of downs for Florida State. Benson on the carry. He's got a lot of yards. He's at the 25, 20, 15, 10, 5 touchdown. Florida State, a 45-yard touchdown run to cap the first half, giving them a 21-10 lead. A beautiful play call there. I was not expecting a run at all. Neither was Stanford. And it pays off for Coach Zeke. He goes up by 11 right before the half.
Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. He really got a hold of that kick. He's to the 10. He got hit hard. They threw a pick the last time out. Should be interesting to see what they do.
So Stanford is going to take over at the 20, about the 21-yard line, 1st and 10. He's going to have to throw some balls deep. Instead, he throws it to Filkins in the flats, and I guess there's a timeout. I was expecting him to just chunk it up for A on the post. I guess he had other plans. Didn't want to risk throwing an interception.
From their own 22-yard line. 2nd down. He heaves it deep.
And there's the deep ball. Ball's incomplete. We have Florida State 21, Stanford 10 as we head into halftime of the first streamed game of Season 7 for the RFL. Is my audio good compared to game sound?
Excellent kick.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
He's to the 10.
Tremaine breaking 3 tackles and then being brought down, 20-yard return.
There's got to be some sense of urgency to this offense right now. They don't have the luxury of wasting drives if they want to get back in the game.
So 1st and 10 for Stanford at the 15-yard line. Got to go 85 yards. McKee throws to Urasek in the flats. He's picking up 6.
So it's second down now, and they need about 4 yards to pick up the first.
2nd and 4. McKee finds Roche in the flats. 4-yard reception. The key to Stanford has been just throw it easy. When he tries to throw it downfield, bad things happen. When he's settling for short stuff that is there,
he's taken down at the 28-yard line.
Filkins on the ground picking up 2 yards on first. Jet, I can probably look it up and try to find something for you. See if like Astro has anything, or maybe HyperX or something. I'll look into that later if you remind me. McKee back to pass, has B wide open, instead throws it into triple coverage. Ball does fall incomplete though, and that's what I'm talking about, where Ball's just kind of throwing it up, waiting for the big play, and he had B wide open. He probably could have picked up 20 or 30 yards, especially probably after catch even. It's now 3rd and 8 coming up. And this time it's intercepted by Bethune again, who had the pick 6 earlier. He could be gone again. One lineman to beat, dives. Touchdown for Florida State.
Great job here by the defender breaking on the ball and taking it to the house. Man, those pick sixes can really hurt an offense and have a lasting impact.
He makes the PAT.
Yeah, it's been a ugly game to say the least, Junior.
Florida State is ready to kick it away. He sends this one deep. The Seminoles continue to get it done on the defensive side of the football, Kirk.
Yeah, they've done a good job of building this lead and almost determined here to protect it. Let's see if they can hold on here for the rest of the way.
It's going to be interesting now to see if this quarterback can put that last throw behind him.
This quarterback needs to be a little bit more careful because this defense is excellent on capitalizing off of mistakes.
McKee back to pass, has a guy wide, and it's intercepted again by Dent. He's going to get it down to about the 40-yard line. Akeem Dent with his 2nd interception of the day.
And that's the thing, when you're under that kind of pressure, it takes away that 1 split second you need to scan the area so you know where it's a safe throw.
From the 42-yard line, first down. 5 wide. He's on the run. Heading for the corner, and down he goes around the 36-yard line.
Good coverage by the defense, but they have to be aware of this quarterback's tendency to scramble around and pick up some yards.
They're about 4 yards away here on second down. They'll spread the field with 5 wide. There's a strike complete. And they make the stop at the 15-yard line.
I like the call here by the defense to bring the heat with the outside linebacker. It was just a better call by the offense, and that's why it's a first down.
A 1st and 10 for Florida State inside the red zone.
The 15-yard line. It's first down.
Triple slants, no, sorry, double slants coming in. He could throw it to the pylon, not going to do so. Jordan Travis picking up a few blocks from his receivers. He's going to be brought down inside the 2-yard line. I go into the I formation.
He's under pressure.
Travis with a great throw there to Johnny Wilson, his second touchdown of the day. And then for Jordan Travis to have 4 interceptions, yet Florida State is still up 35-10 is pretty remarkable.
Because the field becomes much smaller to work with. But they did a very nice job there to come up with the touchdown.
Well, if you can hear me, I promise you, when you go back and watch this, you're going to see guys open all across the field that you're not throwing it to.
And they get it in for 7. Looks like they're ready for the kick. And he got all of this one. Great kick. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. Stanford
25 plays, 276 yards. That is 10 yards per play for Florida State.
A little bit more urgency, score, and hope that the defense can come up with a stop and hope you can get the ball back and put more points up.
The offense comes out to start this drive, and they're hoping for a better result as they threw a pick on their last possession.
I look for the offense to come out with the same game plan as before. You don't make changes after one play.
Fires it out.
Tanner McKee finds Michael Wilson for about 12 yards and a first down there for Stanford. Stanford's actually, that look is a really favorable run look. He's got numbers. I mean, just run it right behind 75 and 73 and you could probably get 3 or 4 yards. Instead, we're going to stick with the pass game. And there is B open. He throws it short to Urasek again. He breaks 2 tackles and is brought down, picking up 15 yards. Stanford now and plus territory. I'll hand the ball off to Filkins. He's going to pick up 2. Yeah, I don't think anyone's saying McKee is, built for the rollout stuff, but the man can sling it if you keep him in the pocket.
It's second down.
So 2nd and 8 for Stanford. McKee back to pass, rolling out again. Has a guy open. It's Urasek across the middle. It's been up 15, another first down. Dude, you've got, if you don't run this law, Zeke, if you don't stop, like, get out of this. What is going on? This is an FCS game. I'm convinced. He picks up 5 yards. I'll give him that. Well, I just watched Florida State line up with no 1, 3, 2-eye, 4-eye, nothing. And you flip and run the other way to the only spot on the line where they had defenders at. It has nothing to do with your O-line. Either that or somebody was just invisible and I couldn't see him. I don't really know what it was, but regardless, 3rd and 1 now for Stanford. And we're going to hand the ball off to Filkins. And I guess Law thought he picked a different play. 4th and 6 now. And he's going to go for it. McKee play action, finds Urasek in the flats. And he's going to pick up 11 yards and a first down for Stanford, who is now approaching the red zone as we approach the end of the 3rd quarter.
This is the 9th play of this drive. So they're back in the red zone where they threw a pick on their last visit.
McKee just throwing it straight to the safety and Cooper. Oh, he could be. Oh, I thought that was going to be a safety. I thought he got out of the end zone.
The throw was lousy, and the defense simply stepped up and made yet another play.
Oh, man. I don't know. That was close. That was close.
First down. Florida State comes to the line. They got a big advantage in this one. He's scrambling.
Travis, no one open. That could be grounding. It's not. Okay. So 2nd and 10 for Florida State. We're going to run the read option as Travis brought down by the corner, Kelly, in the backfield. Going to be 3rd and 11 now for Florida State when we return in the 4th quarter.
And we reached the end of 3, and this game is all but decided. The Seminoles with a huge lead. Well, folks, we head into the 4th quarter, and this one is a blowout. 5 guys will be out in the pattern as they're in the shotgun. He's going to try and scramble. Well, a nice stop there, and that looks good.
And Micah Pittman apparently just forgot he's supposed to catch the ball. So Florida State will, I'm assuming, punt this away. Yeah, punt this away back to Stanford with 5:55 to play in the 4th quarter.
He puts it away, and it's a great kick. And he can't hang on to the ball.
I'll tell you, few plays in football can test your concentration like returning punts. You got to see the ball into your hands while not worrying about being hit.
Early in the 4th quarter here, and obviously we've got a blowout. One team trying to play for pride, and the other one just trying to get out of here.
Halfback draw to Elkins. He's going to pick up 5 yards.
It's 2nd down, 5 to go. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Dent with a beautiful read there. Casey Filkins going to be brought down in the backfield. 14 rushes, 34 yards. And there's Tremaine over the middle. Hit hard.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line.
So 1st and 10 for Stanford. We got corners open. Michael Wilson, 19-yard reception. McKee back to pass again. Throws to Jurasek. A little too much juice on it. Carries him out of bounds. Jurasek has 10 receptions for 130 yards. I don't remember what the record was for receptions in the game, but Jurasek is getting close to it. I want to say it was like 14. We quit keeping track of that. We're going to restart again next season as long as everyone participates in submitting stats the correct way. Ligber picking up 11, 13. Wow, that's a generous 2. So 1st and 10 for Stanford inside the red zone. He's going to find Jurasek in the flats again. Big tight end, picking up another 10 yards.
I'm impressed with the poise of this quarterback and the ability of the receiver to keep his concentration and get his hands on the football.
Halfback draw to Filkins. He's got a running room. Picking up about 8 and a 1st down. Binky would like for you to host up if that's still fine. Yeah, Connor, I can absolutely host y'all guys. Like I said, I just won't be able to stream it. but I can host it and I'll record it and get it uploaded on YouTube as well. So, you're sick in the flats. Finds pay dirt. Stanford finds the end zone for the second time today. 35-17 with 3.5 to play in the fourth quarter. 9 plays, 67 yards. And, lol, that's what we're talking about, man. You don't have to always force it deep. Short stuff is just as effective.
Sends it sailing downfield, and it sails out of the end zone for a touchback. Both teams are well aware that a score on this drive is going to create an
What's up, Spartan? Are you in the league, or are you just a new viewer? Regardless, welcome to the stream. Trey Benson's going to carry, picking up 7 yards. I don't think either team has turned on 2 clock. Okay, he did. Awesome. New viewer, can I get in the league though? Yeah, absolutely. If you'll go to or actually, I can type in the chat for you. Just go to that website, go to the join page or the sign me up, and then just fill out that form, and I will contact you either later tonight or in the morning to get you involved and get you playing. Are you on PC? This is a PC league. Jordan Travis keeping it. Spin move brought down by the corner and a supporting linebacker. No, so you have to play it on PC. If you don't have it on PC, you can play it on PlayStation or an Xbox 360. So, and you also don't have to have the game on your PC. All you need is a application called Parsec. So Trey Benson, wow, what a run! Wow, oh, if he broke that tackle, he was gone. Yeah, I mean, hey, we can test it with your Mac laptop. You know, we got plenty of guys in the league that can help you. And we'll see if we can get you involved. If not, you know, feel free to stick around as a fan. You know, just be sure to hit that follow button on Twitch. We'll be live with 2 more games later tonight. So, there's a link to our Discord. You can join. And we'll see if we can get you figured out. If I can't help you, somebody will, I'm sure. Travis giving it to Trey Benson on the counter. He's going to pick up 3 yards, and we're going to see the clock wind down. I think we'll see one more play after this one coming up. Florida State will get out of here with a 35-17 victory. Zeke is still throwing a little bit, trying to find some extra points. So I would say this is going to be the final play of the game, but you never know. Up to 14 viewers are peak as the game comes to a close. So that kind of sucks, but like I said, like I was just saying to Spartan, if you're new here, be sure to hit that follow button. We have 2 or 3 games we'll be live with later tonight and another 2 or 3 tomorrow as Zeke's going to need this out. We're going to hit 000s, and that'll do it from Tallahassee. Coach Zeke covering the spread of 2.5, getting the win 35-17 in an ugly game between Florida State and Stanford.